What's good, man? It's Hii Key podcast, episode. We're gonna go with 18. Oh, see,
I keep up with it, my nigga. I keep up with
Hey, my nigga on it, bro, because I don't never know what episode it is.
I know, because you always,
Yeah, that's what I mean. So in my mind just now, I was like, I fucked up 16. So last week was 17. So it's 18.
Yep.
But, man, we got KJ in the building, man.
Fine. Oh, my bad. Let me do the line of, fuck that, let me do it.
Yeah.
Then let me shout out Jones real quick. Come on now.
Yeah. What's the name with I don't know if you watched the visuals of the last one.
Mm-hmm.
When Lionel said, yeah, bro, I rolled my eyes so hard, bro. I was like, nigga, let me get it out. And then when I watched it, bro, it made me feel so good. Like in the moment, I was like, nigga, shut up. But when I watched it, I was like, yeah, like I felt it. I was like,
be hype.
it really do be hype. It really do be hype and shit. Like, you don't know it. I was like, just now, I was like, you know what? When I was editing, I was like, I missed it. Like,
Yeah.
okay, like,
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Like, again, I told you I listen to it when I'm at work.
mm-hmm.
You know, put in my earphones or whatever, or even if I'm working at the spot, you know, with Spotlight Sundays and all that. And I'll just be like,
Yeah. It's crazy because excuse me. I don't know why every time I start burping. It's crazy because I thought about changing the intro song.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What's wrong?
I was just like that.
Oh, see, look at that. My nigga KJ caught that. See, I literally reset the computer because I didn't want that to happen. So I don't know what got deleted, but y'all just might have missed some of the conversation. I don't care.
Ah, damn, that was the best damn show you'll never
But no, that was a good catch. Like I literally reset the computer because I was like, man, it's gonna do that overthink system. That normally if I update the computer, it'll go away. But no update came up. But it is what it is. I appreciate you.
I was about to say, lose all that audio right there.
Man. But damn, where was I at? Oh yeah, I almost got rid of the theme song.
Oh, the theme song? Why?
I don't know. For some reason, when I hear it, I feel like it's too, like, pitchy. I don't know if it's just me, but every time I listen, I'm like, I gotta cut this shit down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, do you get that when you listen?
No, it sounds perfect to me. It don't matter if I got Figures wireless. I got his headphones, so I'll be listening on there.
Okay.
Or I just play it out loud. And I don't know. Maybe I'm just excited because how I love seeing black people doing their thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's good to me.
So you got Figures wireless?
Yeah, I got Figures wireless.
That's what's up.
Come on now.
That's what's up.
Come on now.
I didn't know anybody who had it.
Yeah, his I only have his headphones.
Okay.
I thought about getting his phone before, but I you know me, I don't really be messing with my phone. I don't even look at it. I put it down. So
Yeah.
But yeah, his headphones are dope. And they only $49.99, not like those AirPods or even Beats and everything else. Been looking at his TVs too.
Yeah,
you might
TVs?
get one of those.
Nigga, you can tell I'm late.
He got a lot. He got a
am
lot,
not in
man.
the mix.
Got to look at him.
Cause we was talking earlier today about Clubhouse, and because I was like, if you want the invite, because when I use the invites, I'm trying to invite people that I want to hear talk.
Yeah.
So they was like, you have 4 invites, and I was just like, all right. And I thought in my head, I was like, KJ and Moss. Like those are the only 2 people that I could think off the top who I would want to hear talk. And then I realized your text message come up green, and I was so disappointed.
Because I'm a real ass nigga. Man, I feel you, bro.
But the thing
I would be hating on me too if you know. I'm a real ass nigga. You not because you got that Apple, but that's cool.
I mean, it's cool, but like I'm just like after a while, because we talked about it, I was like, I don't know, because the Clubhouse is Apple only.
Well, that's the funny thing. I found that out by listening to one of your episodes. I'm like, why this nigga hit me up talking about Clubhouse?
I didn't know that. I didn't know that until I sent my homeboy Moss an invite, and at the top it said, "Hey, bro, Apple only." I was like, oh damn, and then it hit me. I was like, this nigga text message is hella green. I was like, but. In my head, I was like, yeah, that's the nigga who I want to hear talk. Because that's my nigga, and he actually smart as shit. Like, that was actually a question I wanted to ask you. Like, how did you, like, balance being hella smart, but, like, hella cool at the same time? Because I feel like a lot of people, like...
Can't balance this shit.
They don't. Like, they be hella smart, but then they be like... head ass. Like, they be geeky as shit.
Man, bro, I was... quiet, so that that helped me out. Nah, but on the cool, man. I've always been like we go way back.
Mm-hmm.
Like one of your best characteristics is like you are you, no matter what.
That's very true.
No matter where, no matter when.
That
it's
is
like,
very true.
Okay, we know Kirk gonna be Kirk. Hopefully Kirk's gonna be cool. But if you piss Kirk off, then it don't matter if you at church, on the court, at work. He's gonna be Kirk. But,
Yeah.
I say that to say, with me, it was pretty much the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was interested in obviously basketball, or all kind of sports.
True.
Not really interested in the books, but I understood where they could take me, and I've always had an appreciation for us as people. And I was like, man, if I can, if I could do something with my mind and help out all of us, like that'll be dope. So I don't know, man, just being myself 100% of the time. That's it.
Cause I thought about it today, and I was just like, that's like one of the coolest, smartest niggas I know. Like, and just through life, you meet smart people and you meet cool people, and a lot of times this shit don't mesh. It really don't. And when I say smart, I don't be like smart. Like everybody knows smart, but nigga. But when I think of KJ, I think of like hella smart. I don't know what it is. You might just be like in the back of your head, like nigga, I really ain't that smart. But to me,
I be saying that all the time. But I mean, I take it. I appreciate the roses.
But like to me, it's like nah, that nigga hella smart. Like I believe Dante's smart, and then I believe like you hella smart. Obviously, he went to Baylor. Well, that really don't mean shit because Baylor. Like, there's a Baylor joke in there that I'm not gonna say because I was told to stop making Baylor jokes. But I don't know, bro. I just think you hella smart. But we just skipped over the whole first segment, which is the catch up. So, KJ,
it's all good, yeah.
I mean,
what's been going on with you though?
Hey, bro. Actually, I want to come. I come in and I shit on my job a lot. It's my favorite thing to do. I trained this dude last week, and I think it might have been Thursday. I met this dude Thursday. So I trained him Thursday, trained him Friday, Saturday, but he was by himself. It's not the point of this story.
Right.
So I was training him or whatever, and we was talking about podcasts, this, that, and the third. And I told him I had a podcast. The first time, it went over his head. I was like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? I could tell he was listening to me, but not really because this is his first time doing this job or whatever. So he's more paying attention to doing the job right.
Right.
And then I said it again later on or whatever. And he was like, wait, you got a podcast? And I was like, yeah. And it's an old dude. I think he said it like 55. And he was like, pull it up. And I was just like, word? Yeah. And he was like, yeah, nigga, pull it up. And I was just like, all right, but I don't really think my content's for older people because I cuss a lot and a lot of niggas come out.
First of all, don't ever say that shit. Don't say your content's not for nobody because you killing audience right there. Some people be like, yeah, you right. Yeah, it ain't for me, so I ain't even gonna listen to it.
Very
go
true.
ahead with your story.
But he was just like, yeah, pull it up. And one of the things about my YouTube is I was like saying like, this thing is more audio right now than it is visual.
Right.
But because he was older, I was like, yeah, I'm on Spotify. He was like, Spotify? Like, the fuck is a Spotify? Yeah. And I was like, or you can Apple Podcasts. He was just like, you just can't send me nothing real quick? And I was just like, bruh, like, this is really simple.
Right.
And so I ended up sending him a clip of me and Gary. We was talking about Matt because he's an older dude. I'm like, okay, I'm going to give him some stuff that ain't so ratchet. And he looked at it, and bro, when I tell you, he cut it on. He wasn't even listening to it. He was just, oh man, and he saw all the black stuff in the background, and he was just like, oh man, like this, that, and the third. Like you could do this. Matter of fact, here, let me talk to this dude right here. He called some dude up. He's like, while you do that, let me see your phone, and I'm gonna send it to my son. And I'm like,
real shit.
Bro, this is real support. Like I just met you.
Yeah.
So on one hand, I'm like, this is dope. And then on the other hand, because you know how I am, I get mad for no reason. I'm like, hey, some of you niggas that I know
ain't even listen to it.
Hey, nigga. Like I said, I'm not supposed to say it, but you just said, nigga, my mama be like, that ain't for me. It's like, I almost cussed my mama out. I almost died. Jesus Christ. But you can listen to, like, you can share it though, cuz, like, and so he really was like, nah, bro, I'm gonna share it. Like, I'm gonna tell my son to listen to it. He got he in a motorcycle group. I don't know, we're not supposed to call them gangs, but he in a motorcycle thing, and he was like, I'm gonna share it with all of them, and this, that, and the third. And this was last week. So Saturday he wanted to quit because his job is terrible.
Damn.
But we talked to him. He said he gonna come back Monday. Bruh. First thing he said to me, no lie, this is a dude that's been listening for 2 days. Why you ain't drop on Sunday? And I'm like, what? He was like, you didn't upload nothing new over the weekend. And I was like, oh, like, yeah, I had some things go on. Like, everybody couldn't make it. He was like, so? He was like, you didn't drop nothing, bro. I was waiting for you to drop something. And I'm like, bro, you've been listening for 2 days. How did you even know I was supposed to drop every Sunday? That didn't come up. But I had told him I was getting ready to shoot, and he remembered. I was like, bro, like, I appreciate him, like, really being so invested in something that, bro, like, we'd known each other for 3 days.
Yeah.
3 fucking days. And I was like, hey, bro, you actually, like, high key a dope ass nigga. So I'm gonna make sure whatever happened, like, some stuff happened at the job, and I was just like, we ain't gonna say it was you. Like, cause he knew. So I was just like, but you know what? Like, I think you're a cool dude, and I'm actually gonna make sure that you get this job down, because I'm not gonna be here that much longer. But still, I'm gonna make sure at least your ins and outs. So if you want to stay, you can have a good experience.
Man, say.
But I thought, bro, when I said, I was like, bro, like, what, nigga? I don't even know you, and you sharing my stuff?
Hey, man, look, that's how it is. Like, a prophet is not in his own land, man, or homeland, whatever if it's the Bible or wherever you hear that quote from. And that's real. Like, you get. I know you and I talked about it. We were talking just about just wanting to do something for yourself. And how starting it up is so damn hard, because you spend a lot of time working on it and going and moving, and all you want is free, and all you want is just for your people,
man,
just for your people to listen, to view, whatever that is, and you find that you actually get more views and more listens from random people, that you just come across, and 2 days later they went through all your content, and they like, hey, man, yeah, well, when you doing the next thing? When the next thing dropping? Meanwhile, you yeah, bro, you heard that episode? Like, oh man, man, right? That shit, man, that was dope. Like, yeah, what was your favorite part? I mean, man, bro, you came in, and you did that thing, and it's like, oh, okay, bro, that's what's up. So I mean, it is what it is, though.
And like, now that you just mentioned that, like, you do, like, there's a certain feeling, like, when you know somebody listening. Like, when Gary came, like, Gary got on late to the podcast. Like, we was hooping. For those who don't know, Gary Dante brothers, and then their brother-in-law's Chris. We was hooping, and we talked about the podcast, and Gary's like, "You already started your podcast?"
Yeah.
I was just like, "Nigga, I'm 10 weeks in." Like, fuck you mean? Like. And, like, it low-key, like, made me feel some type of way. Yeah. But at the end of the day, you still my nigga. Bro, he came in the other day. He was like, hey, man, I'm only on episode 13. But when you talked about this, I was like, hold on. How you on episode 13? The other day, you hadn't even listened.
You're right.
And he was like, oh, yeah, I picked it up, started listening.
Right.
I was like, bro, you know how long this is? Like... You on episode 13? And he was like, yeah, you remember when you said this? Nigga, barely? Fuck you mean? Like, that's new to you, but I don't remember that.
Right.
But I was like, it made me feel some type of ways like, okay, like, you actually listening. And then with the, just to go back to the old dude at work, like, when he said, like, you ain't dropped nothing new, I'm like, nigga, how you go? You know how long these podcasts be?
Yeah.
I got at least 17 hours worth of content before this episode.
Right.
At least. Are you telling me you done went through it?
Exactly.
Like, I was like, all right, bro. I really got to get on my shit.
Yeah. I mean, people expect it. Again, I expect it. Even Candace listened to one without me.
Oh,
so I thought, she was like, oh, yeah, she said good job, by the way. So, yeah, man, she was listening to one without me. And I'm like, okay, cool.
This is the first time that I'm actually meeting. Oh, my bad. This is the first time that I'm actually meeting, like, officially government not single KJ.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah. Like, I know y'all been together for a while, but in the government's eyes, you no longer boxing in single.
Yeah, married, yep.
Bro,
yeah,
okay, just what is married for you? What has married life been like?
It's been beautiful. To be real, bro. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Give me all the alls and
Black love.
But nah, man, for real, it's been beautiful because one, just having somebody that you really like. We're true friends, and we like truly vibe with each other. You know what I mean?
what's up.
And like even right now with the virus going on and all that, we have no problem staying in because we have fun with one another. And she's supportive of everything I'm doing. I'm supportive of everything she does, and it's a beautiful connection of two individuals that like live not I want to say for one another because we do live for ourselves and we are our own people.
Yeah.
But we definitely care about one another so much that we would do anything for one another. So
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yep.
And you know, I love that, but and it's not like a real but if you had to say like, oh man, the one thing that's not about marriage that you don't, one thing about marriage that you just like what would it be? And it could be something soft, like for example, for me, like we when we go hoop, we always go together, and it's like there's no way I can play my game with my wife. I am physical as shit. Actually, one time I threw her to the ground. It happened. Like, move. Like she fouled me, and I forgot that she was a woman, and it was just like, what are you doing? And I was like, oh, I can't. I just got to eat that elbow. But like,
you gotta take it.
Sometimes I really just want to hoop by myself, and she's extra competitive, and it's like I always got to let her win. So if you had something, you just like it could be playful, probably playful, but what would it be?
I don't know. I'm trying to think of it. I think we may be in that honeymoon phase right now.
Perfect. See, they just so perfect together, bro.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Either that or I'm being diplomatic. I don't know.
We just gonna say it's perfect.
Yeah, on the cool. Nah, for real though. Like, yeah, I really can't think of anything now. I think once we get past the honeymoon phase or something like that, I'm sure there'll be something that gets on my nerves, something that gets on hers or whatever. But
I get them under my wife's nerves all the time.
Well, I'm pretty sure I do with how much I play around.
Okay.
Like, a lot of people don't know, but like, on the inside when I'm like at home, reserved, or again with just like my homeboys and stuff, I'm goofy as shit and I'm funny. And on the outside, people think probably I'm just serious and always about my business and all of that. I'm like Kawhi. They say Kawhi's a fun guy. Exactly. They say he a fun guy, but when he on the court and doing interviews, he just one word answers, just robot and all of that. So. It's the same thing. I know that gets on the nerves. She's like, all right, nigga, you can
calm it down.
You can chill with these jokes.
Yeah, for sure. Like with my wife is like when we upset, we got two different ways when we deal with upset. She want to be alone, and I want to be in your face. So when she get upset, my thing is, I'm about to come mess with you. I'm about to come lay on you, like, and she be like, nigga, if you don't back up, like you are making this worse. Yeah, and I'm saying I don't understand it, but I do understand it. But it's just like, nah. Like, I want to be in your face. Like this is forever. Like you can't just be in this room by yourself. Right. And every time it makes it worse.
I mean, see, and that I guess that's one of the things too, because we talk about it all the time. We are so similar to where we want space, and like she's not one of those like say I want space and don't and don't really mean it. Like we both want our space. If we're upset, we do a lot of things that are similar that I think that's how we really mesh, it's not like a push here and all of that.
So since y'all both want space, has it ever been like a time it's been like, yes, one of y'all get upset and it'd be like, okay, here's your space. And then you go a couple hours like, wait, like, I'm giving you way too much space. You should have been over this. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I gave you space. And then she like, damn, nigga, I ain't want this much space. Like, you ever had that moment?
Not yet. Okay. And again, I say not yet, just being real. I know marriage, just listening to all the older folks, people deep in marriage and how they talk about it. Like, I know, stuff like that is going to come. But not yet. Again, I think we just so new in it that everything cool.
See, with me, it's just like, nah, I wouldn't be in your face. Like, one of the things that I think she's getting used to is, like, my stress level. Like, I get stressed differently. Like, if I get stressed, I just lay down for a while. Like, I'll get stressed, like, you won't even know it. And then one day, you like, what's wrong? And I'm just like, fuck, bro. Like, it all hit me, and I just be just, like, zoned out. Right. I think the first time she saw me stressed, I was like, she's like, I was just on like the stairway, and I was just like, the fuck is going on? And she's like, are you okay? And she was like, I ain't never seen you like this. Yeah, because I don't never show stress like that. And she was just like, well, what can I do? And I was just like, nothing really. Like, I want you by me, but I want silence.
Right.
But have you gotten to the situations where like she see you like stressed, or what's your remedy? Like, okay, KJ stressed. This is what I need to do.
If I'm stressed, it is usually it's probably something with like revolutionary arts and like, because I told you I do the website from scratch and all that content and reaching out to people. So it's just shit that I can't really control. And then she just, she'll notice it and she'll tell me just to come like chill. Or it's just relax. And that's about it. It's either that or I'll be real with you. A lot of it has to do with anything with us as a people and moving forward, especially when it comes to race-related issues, because I think where I get, you've known me for seems like forever now, but I love us so much. And I want to see us all do well. And when there are stories about just regular black stories, pulled over by the cops, shot, or these recent events and all of that, it hurts me when I see my people hurting. And so I get stressed because I'm at the point where I'm past the racist stuff. Like, I expect it. So it doesn't surprise me. And I know it's going to happen. And I don't even I don't trip over it like other people trip over it. Because I've decided that I'm not giving my energy to that. Like, I already know it's there. Yeah. But I love us so much and I believe in us so much. And I know our history just throughout this country for how long we've been here, everything we've been able to overcome. Like, I don't worry about what they doing. I don't ever worry about what they doing. But when I see us hurt, that stresses me. And then when that happens, that's when she, she'll come up and like just sit and let me talk. Because one thing is I'm not good at, I can use a lot more work when it comes to just like speaking, speaking about whatever's going on in my mind or like feelings and all of that. So she'll come and she'll just sit there and she'll be quiet. And then I'm like, okay, I know I'm gonna have to talk. So then I'm like, this is going on, this. Yeah. And she'll just listen. And I'm like, okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah. See, I don't think I've gotten there yet. Like, so with me, like, I'll get pent up or whatever, and I'll let it all build. And then, like, I am an overly emotional person. I'll just cry it out. Like, I don't care. I'll just, like, my eyes are getting water now just talking about it. I don't know why. Not because I'm emotional, but because when I talk about
cool, bro.
No, when I talk about eyes, my eyes literally water. It's the dumbest shit in the world. So don't think I'm crying. But no, like I'll get over emotional and I'll just like let out a couple tears and be like, all right, I got that out and let's keep moving. But I normally I keep it so pent up, like, and I think it's because like when I was younger, bro, I used to be so fucking angry, like so fucking angry. Like you just said, like I'm cool as hell until it's time not to be cool as hell, and then I go like, and there's no like,
there's no in between. You go all the way,
like we cool, and then I'm trying to take your fucking head off, like, and a lot of people don't fucking understand that. Like I try so hard not to be what I was, and that's even with anger and immaturity. Yeah, like 2 examples. One time I wanted to kill this nigga. Like I wanted to fight this dude, and I let it slide because I was trying to be a good person, and also because it was at Lionel's house, and Lionel is my nigga, and I'm like, I'm not gonna bring no drama to your fucking house, right? And I got all the way home being a normal fucking person, and then I was just like, nah, like time to go back, like, and then I get back and I'm still in that mood, like, yeah, I could do this, but I could not. Right. And then Dante, because Dante was there, and Dante was like, Kirk, you've come such a long way don't do this. And that's what made me snap. I don't want to know how far I've come. Like, don't tell me that, nigga. And I don't even think Dante knows. Like, he actually is the one who sent me overboard. And I was just like, nah, he gotta die now. Like, fuck it. Like, you done made me put all of it on the line, nigga. You got to go. Like you really, and bro, when I tell you I snapped, but he didn't come out, so it's all good. And then I had another story, but I just forgot it about the emotional half. But oh yeah, okay. So the immaturity part, we went out to eat. It was all couples. Dante, his wife, Gary, his now wife, Chris, their sister, and Chris, the now married. And was I Dolo? I don't know if I was Dolo. I might have been Dolo. Yes, I was Dolo. But we went out and we were all chilling, and it seemed like they were egging me on. And this is the first time I had met Gary's wife.
Right.
And we was sitting there chilling. I'm like, hey, bro, I'm really trying to be chill right now. And these niggas was being playful. And Gary's wife we was talking or whatever, and they had brought up that I wasn't going to church or whatever. And then at the time she was, and she's really into church. She was like, why you don't go to church? And I was just like, I don't do church. This is because it wasn't a conversation that I was trying to have. Right. So I let it go. And it's like, you niggas know me, bro. Can we move on before I snap? Right. And it's like, and they just kept going. And then I was like, all right, if y'all want that Kirk, y'all can have that Kirk. Yeah. And when I tell you, bro,
you gave him that Kirk.
I was like, bro, I was so immature. Like, I know this is my first time meeting her. I know I rubbed her the wrong way. Yeah. And I was like, bro, nigga, I wasn't trying to be this. Y'all niggas would not just let me be. And that was one of the moments I was like, well, I just gotta grow up. Like, you really, like, you see me trying, and you motherfuckers is pressing my buttons. Like, right. But they my niggas. Right. But it's like, there's certain moments, like, you know what you doing. Yeah. And it's just like, whatever, bro. Yeah. And I was just like, bro, I don't do church. Right. Like, and at the time, I could probably recite so much of the Bible. I was just like, nigga, but I'll use this shit against you and make you feel stupid. But that's not what I'm here for. Like, I don't want to be that person, but y'all really want me to be that. Right. But I don't know. It was just a random thought. But,
I mean, that's real. You grew.
Yeah, so I grew. I'm trying to grow, and my wife is really a big part of that. Even though I feel like, ooh, good question. What if you rubbed off on your wife? Pause.
Well, I ain't know we were doing that type of show, man, brother. But
what are some of your characteristics that you think she picked up?
I think she's become more tolerant. And what I mean by that is kind of what you just said, man. Like, for me, it's been opposite from, like, I think by the time I was like 12, I started changing my mindset on just like what I was gonna give my energy to and what I wasn't going to, and like who I was going.
Nigga, you been mature since 12.
But just like, when people like, I get mad like everybody else, like hella mad. Like it's the cold curse. The colds is fucking crazy. People see me and they like, oh man, your people. I'm like, hey, they cool, but like don't think they gonna handle situations like I'ma handle situations. But anyway, something pop off and I'm like, I it's quick in my mind. I take that mental break and I'm like, you know what? Let me think about this real quick. If somebody did something stupid or somebody said something stupid, it's like, okay, let me pause. Is this worth me really getting mad at? Is this worth me going after them, especially if they black? Like, I make sure I definitely do it if they black, because I ain't trying to. We deal with so much trauma and so much bullshit that as long as if it's in the moment, you do something that's just off the wall, then I'm like, all right, like I ain't gonna come after another black woman or a black man, 100%. Either it's verbal or physical. I'ma chill. I'ma try to think through what they trying to say, and then I'm gonna get past the situation. And like damn near 10 times out of 10, it's always like, yo, man, my bad, or like that wasn't right. I was I dealing with this, dealing with that, and it's like, yeah, I know, my nigga, that's cool. But yeah, just
watch yourself.
Like watch yourself, my nigga. Like I'm cool, but like don't push me. So I think that's what it is. I think being tolerant and her looking for understanding when people do stupid shit. Like she's a manager, an HR manager, so she you know she deals with a lot, but we'll leave it at that. But it's like, okay, well, you know, this person may have done this or done that, but this may be going on. Like, oh, they were late, but didn't you say like they have kids or somebody sick or this and that? You know, like I don't know. I'm not running a business, so I don't know you fire them or not. It's just, you know, show a little grace and a little mercy, because think of yourself in that position.
Because if they already told you they got kids and then you fire them, that's tough. That's big tough.
But yeah, I mean that's really what it is, and it's nothing like that. But you know, that's just an example.
Okay.
You know?
See, I think with my wife, it's just verbiage. Like I say trash a lot. Or I say basura. And she'll, like the other day she was at my mom's house by herself. And she was like, oh, that's trash or some shit. And my mama called me. And she was just like, I thought God was sending me a daughter-in-law. She sent you a wife. I was like, what you mean? It's trash this, trash that. She sound just like you.
Yeah.
Like, we live together.
Yeah.
Like, we talk. But that's it. We have to get into the ratchet stuff. I don't really think it's ratchet, but I did send you a list of things that we were going to talk about. I don't know if
not a one.
What you mean not a one?
That don't look like the damn list.
When it's snitching,
oh, okay, that last one.
When it's snitching, okay, the last two.
Oh, okay,
see,
actually, that is.
If you notice the picture I sent, because I wrote this yesterday, so on the picture I sent you, I was deleting it out as I wrote it on here. I was deleting it out the notes.
Okay,
that's why you got that big ass blank.
I was wondering what the fuck is this? Right, cool, my nigga.
But that's why you got that big blank, and we ain't got to go all this because you know it is late as hell, and you have to get home to your wife. Yep. But okay, like let's start with the top one. Like, what type of people are in your circle?
Man, that's real, because in all honesty, it sounds generic, but all type of people, all type of black people. Because that goes back to your first question. Hey, you get so cool and so smart. It's like I don't discriminate. You know, if you my nigga, you my nigga. If you a nigga, you my nigga. Yeah. Not all, because you know, like the Ben Carsons and all of them, I don't really mess with.
Not all skin fucking kinfolk.
Yeah, exactly. But got some that'll ride out that I've met over my years through here, Prairie View, even North Carolina, LA, and all of that. You know, got my ones that are intellectual, talk about all of this. You know, so. I think the thing that makes them genuine, I would say that the people that are in my circle are genuine. They are, again, them. That's no tough. Matter what, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't try to change up for this or that. They are always them, and those are the type of people that I find in my circle.
That's tough, bro. Like, cause when I was thinking about, I think I got like some hungry niggas in my circle. Like you, Dante, Lionel Jones, there's always niggas that want more.
Want more, yeah.
Like, I ain't never thought of genuine. Like, I would say the same. Like, my niggas is pretty genuine as well. But once again, I'm dealing with KJ, so of course he gonna pull a word that you wouldn't have thought of. Well, yeah, I think my people just hungry, bro. Like everybody want more.
Yeah.
And I don't think I could be with somebody who wasn't hungry.
Right.
Like at this point, it's like, bro, if you ain't trying to do nothing else, hey, we ain't never gonna link up. Like at this point, you can't be my friend. If you cool with where you at, all right, you just cool with where you at. Like I'm working, so you ain't never gonna hit me up and be like, hey, bro, you want to do this? No, nigga. Like,
right.
It's not that I don't want to. It's just like, what value does that add to where I'm trying to go? And so.
I could understand that. I think with me, it's more so it's not like I'm gonna name them, but I definitely have people that are they are content, super content, and they aren't doing. You know, you got your podcast. I know we've talked about the anime and everything else that both of y'all want to get into. And then, you know, like Devon is big in investing now, and you know, I got friends that are doing stuff and that do want more, but I also got those that are just content, and like I'm not. It really is a balance, bro. Like I'll chill with my people that want more. And obviously I'm working my ass off because I want more. And then, sometimes I can still got the ones in my circle that are just happy. And it's just like, you know what? Cool. You give me a different perspective in life. That's what's up, bro. So
see, I don't think I got anybody like that's just like cool. Like, and like they all, excuse me, goddamn, excuse me. And they all range from like niggas who got money, niggas who okay with money, and niggas who need money.
right.
But and they still ain't none of them satisfied. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, bro, like they out here grinding for more.
Right.
So if you could say like, what type of people don't you want in your circle?
I don't want people that hurt what I'm trying to do. So that goes back to like Ben Carson and people like that. I don't need them in my circle. I don't need somebody that's gonna tear down black people.
1000%.
That's really what it comes down to.
1000%.
Like if you tearing down black women or black men, because I think that's another thing. Sometimes we just like, yeah, don't tear down black women, but it's like, I mean, you got niggas too. Like you got black men that you shouldn't be tearing down either. So if you doing that, then yeah, you ain't in my circle, and I don't really mess with you. I don't pay you no attention. Like it's cool if that's you, do you, but do you over there, and I'm gonna do me over here. Like I'm not one of those people. I don't police people. Like if that's you, I'm not gonna stop you from being you. I'm just not gonna fuck with you.
Exactly.
That's the way I think about it. Like I'm not wasting any energy, any time, any breath on you. I'm gonna just focus on my people and those that want to do something for us.
And see, I ran into that moment. Like you talk about people I don't want to in my crew, and like I ain't trying to be a. How do I say this? Man, this is not politically correct. If you got a snow bunny, I'm not fucking with you. Like, and that's my thing. I don't know why I'm trying to be PC about it. Like, I think about it all the time. Like, I love Lionel to death. That is my nigga. If Lionel popped up, was like, "Hey, Kirk, I got a snow bunny," and I'd be like, "Hey, bro, it was cool working with you on Hii Key. Like, you gonna forever be my nigga." But it was like, this ain't that platform. Like, or if Jones just came and was like, "Hey, I got a snow bunny," be like, "Oh, damn, tough." Like, and I know that's rude, but
yeah, I'm about to say that is definitely one thing I be hearing you talk about all the time. So I want to understand, like, why is that? Like, I could see if you Daniel Cameron and shit and just completely detrimental to your people. Yeah,
my homie asked this the other day, my young boy. He was just he asked me, he's like, "Bro, like, what's your?" My thing is, like, I don't feel as if, like, some situations you can, but I don't ever feel as if you can go 100% for your people. Like, and I'm always going to be 100 for my people. Like, I'm gonna give you whatever the fuck I can and more. And so it's like, bro, if you got somebody, it's like the Dave Chappelle joke when he was talking about when Mayweather beat Pacquiao, and then his wife was mad the whole way home. Like, nah, like, I ain't trying to deal with that. Like,
yeah.
And I see people, and it's like, I don't know, it don't. I guess it do irk me because I do.
Yeah,
all
about to
this.
say you sure do.
And like it just irked me, and it's close to home. I ain't gonna. Shit.
Yeah.
Like, this episode tough. I don't know why. Fuck it. I don't care. You know what it is. You can't drop me. Like. So my brother, like, he got a snow bunny. He dates snow bunnies, and that's his thing. He only dates snow bunnies. And
your brother don't like black people?
He dated black girls.
Well, I ain't even just talking about dating. I'm just talking about black people. He ain't for black people?
Say it again?
He's not for black people?
To an extent. Like, so the last time me and my brother got into it is because his future father-in-law was saying a bunch of anti-black shit. And I'm like, and I just like, oh, let me go down your site, like your Facebook page. I was like, nigga, you ain't say shit to this nigga? And he didn't say nothing. I was like, okay, I gotta block you. Cause you rolling with them. Like, you can't, you're literally investing in this, nigga. You like, this is now like, y'all about to get married, you about to have a kid. Like, and this is that close. Like, this, he gonna be around your kid. He gonna be instilling this type of shit in your kid. Like, I can't, like, yes, you are my brother. I will always love you, and I will always run up on a nigga for you. But when it come down to it, I don't, like, bro, like, that's it. It's blood. Like, and I hate that I don't know that I'm that way, but it's just like you can't let this nigga say. Had he said something to him, it'd be a whole different thing. But this nigga's coming off laughing. I'm like, nigga, you think I'm gonna be in a wedding reception with this nigga? Like, if I am, I'm gonna be quiet as hell. Like, what you expect from me? I don't fuck with this type of nigga. Like, if he said this type of shit in front of me, I'd probably go off on this nigga. Like, it'd be it. He owe me a fade. It'd be on site. But because you marrying this chick and that's what y'all want to do, like, I'm not gonna tolerate this. Like, now I don't know what he gonna feed your child. My child can't be by your child because I don't know what the fuck your child gonna be on. And if it's one thing you know about me, my child gonna have hands, and I'm gonna tell him to beat his motherfucking ass every time they get next to each other. And so now I gotta remove myself from not really remove myself because every time my mama has something, you gonna come up. Or even the last time we had Juneteenth, you brought we celebrate blackness, and you brought a fucking snow bunny, nigga. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like,
I mean, I ain't see a problem. With that when he brought her over, but I can see what you're saying because I have a homeboy with a similar situation. The only difference is he confronts, I guess, the jokes or whatever you talking about. He said like his wife's father had some off the wall shit, and he let him know what it was, and he brought up like, you have a grandson that is going to be dealing with all this, and maybe the father-in-law was cool because he realized what he was saying, and he's actually been paying attention to the shit that's been going on. He's like, damn, like my views have been off, but I guess I see what you're saying, but then it's like at the same time,
I shouldn't be going that hard.
I don't even know, man. I can't answer that. That's real. I mean, damn. Like I see what you're saying, and that's your brother though.
Yeah, that's my thing. And so people be like you said, oh, but your brother do this. Like, nigga, he the only one who get it passed. And it's like, not to say I gotta love that nigga, but like, it'd be frustrating sometimes. But like I said, it's always gonna be my brother. And it's crazy because like we so different, but we are so much the same people. Like, the first time I did the podcast, I listened to it. I was like, "Oh my god, I sound like Louis. Like, I sound exactly like this nigga." Like, we even though we on two different things, like we the same DNA.
Yeah.
Like, and so I was like, man, whatever. But like my little homie, he was just like, bro, because his cousin just got with a snow bunny, and he gonna be like, she not a snow bunny, she Cuban. And I looked at that nigga, I was like, nigga, ain't about like population of people, like more Cubans voted for Trump than anybody else.
I'm sorry, bro. I know I said this to you before, but we need to realize that Soho Karen, she's Puerto Rican, so she think that she couldn't be racist, but that's a slap to black Puerto Ricans. People forget that it's
white passing.
There's like white Latinx and there's black. Them niggas out there in no matter if it's Brazil, Cuba, Puerto Rico, whatever, they still getting treated like niggas where they at.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's not all that there is, but I guess what I'm trying to say is that doesn't give them just because they claim a nationality or something else doesn't give them a pass because they may not be experiencing something that somebody that is the same nationality but with skin tone like mine or yours is experiencing. Yeah. So I don't know. That's just my
Because when he said that, I was like, nigga, I'm looking at a white girl. Stop playing with me, bro.
Right.
He's like, no, she Cuban. I'm looking at a white girl, nigga.
Right.
Like, and like I said, that's what, like, he a cool young dude. He was over here yesterday. The only nigga who showed up yesterday. Granted, I had to pick his ass up. The only nigga that showed up yesterday, like, he really my dog. Like,
right.
Like, when we start Hii Key gaming, like my old Xbox, I gave it to him. I was like, hey, bro, like, nigga, you can play. Like, when I start this gaming shit, nigga, start practicing. He gonna be on that hoe. Like, that's my nigga. He was really just trying to be like, nah, bro, he cool, she cool. Nah, nigga.
And I do want to back up with what I said. It's not like they can't be cool. I think we just need to realize that our family is huge. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Our family is not just in the United States of America. It's not just Black Americans. You know what I'm saying? We all over this globe, all over this world, and we're all experiencing the same things. So, you know, I don't know. That's a whole other topic for another day.
Yeah. Come on, we should move on to some more ratchet shit. We don't skip the other two. I had "What are you looking for in a woman?" but obviously that was not for anybody in this room right now.
About to say, somebody trying to get shot. Man. I ain't trying to catch no bullets.
But it was this thing I saw. This rapper, he had snitched when he was 14, or he was 13 or 14 years old. Like, it was him and his mom. They saw somebody get killed, and so now his name is on papers or whatever. And I was like, bro, like, when is snitching? If that's not the perfect moment to be okay with snitching, like, you niggas is backwards.
Yeah.
Like, he literally was 13 years old, bro.
Yeah. And he saw somebody
get killed. Nigga, like, the fuck is... What the fuck? Nah, bro. He's supposed to be OG at 13? Like, these niggas is wild as shit. Like, that's what I was like, at what point... When is it okay for a person to snitch? Because for me, it's right now.
My people. Yeah, for me, it's... I mean... As long as you're not partaking in any bullshit and snitching on the people that you partaking in the crap with, then it's okay. Like, I know that don't always go down like that. Like, I was listening to the previous podcast. I know y'all were talking about that show. And, like, you know, if you see, you know, your people do something wrong, then you're emotionally invested in that person. You may not snitch, and that's just how it goes. But... If that's not like the situation, I think that whenever something's going down that you are not a part of, you know what I mean, and it can be detrimental to other people, I mean, it's fair game. It's cool.
Because my thing is like, bro, like, I'm going to snitch on you if I see you doing something stupid, bro. Like, you ain't even got to ask me. If you see me on site, like, you know you're going to jail. You might as well try to kill me. Like, whoa. Don't try to kill me. But still, like you might as well, like, you should just put the handcuffs on now, because I'm a snitch, because I'm, like you said, I'm not in that lifestyle. I'm not. How do I phrase it? I'm gonna say I'm not about that life.
I feel what you're saying.
Yeah, I was like, damn, did that make me sound like a hoe ass nigga saying I'm not about that life? I find out. No, it was just like. Because my wife said all the time, like, my wife said she'd snitch on me. She was like, I'm not going to jail for you, nigga. Right. I was like, wait, what if I did something for us? You're going to jail. Like, my wife said...
Thank you, though.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, but you're going to jail. I was just like, damn, bro. Right. Who wouldn't you snitch on?
Who would not snitch on?
Yeah.
Hii Key, let me not say that. Shit. So this is how I handle stuff. If I see something, I say something to the person, like, hey, you know, this going on. You put me in an awkward situation because I done witnessed this. Obviously, it's somebody I know. You put me in an awkward situation. You need to come clean about this shit. Because if somebody come to me, I like. This is always my go-to. If they come to me asking, I'm not gonna tell them, but I'm gonna say that they need to talk to you.
Yeah.
And I do the same look, and I'm like, that's the look I'm gonna give them. I'm gonna be like, look, I'm not gonna say yes, I'm not gonna say no, but you need to talk to so and so.
So let's say your wife killed somebody. You snitching?
Well, on camera, of course I will.
No, not on camera. We
on camera right now, bro. Here we being recorded. Yeah, you mean?
That's funny as shit. On camera. I was like, nigga, what? No, it wasn't on camera. Like, no, nigga, camera. Fuck out of here. That's funny.
I will do the most citizen-loving community thing possible. So, yes, I will.
I'm not snitching on
I will, bro.
Okay. Okay, nigga.
This how y'all see this how
Vlad.
this how young brothers get messed up.
My fault.
You know what
I'm acting like Vlad right now. Jesus Christ, this is Vlad TV.
Boy, y'all be
snitching on yourself.
Rappers rapping about shooting and killing people and then having videos to go with
That's
it. It's
funny
like,
as
bro,
shit.
that ain't G.
But
right.
My fault. It ain't never gonna happen though. That's why.
Yeah, well, you know, nothing will ever happen with you know her doing that. But High key. No.
Like
Not
I said,
at all, bro. That's
my wife. My wife said
That's
she gonna snitch me out. So I guess I'm gonna go to jail. I am not prepared for jail. I random story. I went to jail once. I didn't go to jail. I turned myself in. I had tickets. So this was right before I became a truck driver, and you can't have tickets.
Oh, so you got.
And so I was just like, fuck it. I'm gonna go. I'm broke as shit. I'm gonna go sit this bitch out. I went in there. It was some people. First off, Jesus fucking Christ. My was it Selly? That nigga. He was cool as hell, white boy. And I was in there. He was just like, yeah, man. I tried to kick in my ex-girlfriend's door. I was like, all right, that's normal shit. As long as you don't come down from that bunk, we fine.
Right.
And he was like, yeah, man, I haven't had my meds in months. What, nigga, what?
Yeah.
What you mean? He was like, yeah, I'm on some antipsychotics. I'm like, what? Nigga, I'm here for a ticket. Why you got me in here with this nigga? Like, and my thing is, like, and he telling me, like, everything he's on. I'm like, if he do something stupid and we fight, I'm going to really be in jail. Like, I'm in here for a fucking ticket. And you got me in this nigga, and y'all just, he's literally asking y'all for his pills. And you can't give it. I was like, oh, my God, bro. If he do something dumb, I'm really going to be in jail.
Yeah.
Bro, that was the worst decision I ever made. I should have just went to work for another week. And I forgot where the fuck I was working at and had that little ass check covered. But, bro, when I tell you, I was like, you were out your fucking mind.
Right.
And then when I was supposed to get out or whatever, they had moved me to a different room, and I knew I was supposed to get out. And like I said, I'm one of these people who hold frustration. And nah, nigga. So I had the frustration of being poor because that's why I'm sitting out this goddamn ticket. Had a check at home, this, that, and the third. I'm like, oh, I gotta hurry up and be a truck driver. And then I wasn't getting out. Nigga, bro, when I tell you I hit that bump and my shit just started crying like a little bitch. I was like, my nigga, I was supposed to be out 3 minutes ago. I'm literally like crying over 3 fucking minutes. And this is one dude we know, and he came up to me, he's like, bro, are you good? I was like, I want to go home. Bro, right when I said that, them niggas opened that door. Kurt! I was like, oh shit. And he was sitting there looking at me like, nigga, you crying over 3 minutes? I was like, nigga, I don't want to be in here. You used to this. Right. What are you talking about, nigga? Yeah. And it's like I said, it's somebody I knew. So he's like, nigga, you know I handle you in any other situation. I'm trying to go home. Like, it's not that I'm a bitch. It's that I'm a bitch. Like, I don't want to be in here, nigga. Right. And, bro, when I tell you, that was the longest 3 minutes of my life. Because everything else was smooth. I was like, even the dude that didn't have his medication, he was actually a cool ass dude. And them niggas is creative in there. Like, these niggas was making dice and cards out of milk cartons and shit. I'm like, nigga, where the fuck do you think you are? Right. I was here like, bro, we are so creative, but we all in here like a motherfucker. This nigga, when I tell you pristine cards, these hoes look, I'm like, nigga, that look like a brand new deck. Like, and he's like, nah, bro, you just gotta wash it off, and then when you wash it off, you keep all the color over here, and then you just paint it back on. I'm like, you niggas are creative as hell. Right. Bye. Nigga, I'm out. Nigga, what's up. I won't be following you on Facebook or anything like that. You cool as hell, but life. You know what I'm saying? That's like some whole ass shit. But it's so true.
Well, nigga, I'm out.
Yeah. I was only here for 3 days. Like, figure it out.
Have fun with that shit, bro.
Yeah, stop kicking indoors. Like, but no. Oh yeah. So I was about to do it, but we still on random thoughts. I saw this thing where it was a gay woman. Is that the correct term? Lesbian.
Yeah. I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It matters. I'm LBGTQ friendly. Friendly. Plus. Oh, yeah. But it was a gay woman, and she had gotten pregnant by a dude. And instead of just saying like, "Hey, I got drunk and got pregnant," she told everybody that the dude raped her. Like, not like, "Hey, come give me that," but like, I didn't consent type rape. Right. Like, I was too drunk to consent. Right. And then the dude, after all that happened, he told, like, the gay girl came out and said no, it didn't happen. Well, she took a lie detector, and that's how they found out the truth. And then after that happened, the dude was like, "I'm not gonna be a part of our daughter's life if you're gay."
Damn. Okay.
And so that's why I was like, which one is worse? Like accusing somebody of rape, but not in like the court of the law. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just among their friends. Accusing somebody of rape.
Oh, so it ain't even in the court of law.
No, it's not in the court of law. Just like if you told Dante I was a rapist and everybody believed it. Like that type shit. Or being a deadbeat.
Yeah, in that case, that's easy because it's a deadbeat because you are affecting your child. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like you affecting your child's life. Like if it were in the court of law, I think it'd be a little bit harder of a decision because now again somebody's life is being affected by that. But yeah, if it's amongst the circle of friends, it's still fucked up.
It's still
like damn. But the deadbeat part is you affected somebody's life that ain't have
nothing to do with
the situation,
man,
at all. So I mean, that's how I feel. I don't know what you think.
What's worse to me is the deadbeat. Like, just because they were black, and it's like, my nigga, you got a daughter. Like, don't penalize your daughter.
Right. Yeah, the mama might be crazy, dog, but like,
damn. and that
should be more of a reason to be in your daughter's life.
Like, and here's my, like, it was just so nasty to me because it's like, you don't care that she said you raped her. Right. You're more mad that she don't want you because she gay. And he's like, oh, you gay, I can't be a part of my daughter's life. You know she accused you of rape too, nigga.
Right, bro.
It's like, and so even with the lady actually went and was trying to be with him. Like she literally, like, her and her girlfriend broke up, and she spent time with him as boyfriend and girlfriend, or she tried to, because she wanted her daughter to have a father.
Oh, so wait a minute, goddamn it. So one, confused like hell, boy. So she accused him like rape because she didn't want to get in trouble with her girlfriend.
Exactly.
That's understandable. I'm not understandable. That's fucked up. But I get it. But okay, I got you. Yeah. So she just lied about it because you know she was in the wrong. But then she wanted to be with him so they can raise their daughter.
Yeah, because he gave her the ultimatum.
But then he was like, nah.
No, he was cool. Like he said, you got to be with me. Like, and when I tell you, I think, I don't want to say this word because we talk about, but I think it was pride. Like, because he was like, no, you got to get your ex-girlfriend's name removed off you. And you have to get mine put on you. And so she did it.
Like a tattoo?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she did it because she wanted her child to have a father. And it's like, bro, like, nigga, you just can't raise your daughter?
All right. I don't know, man. To me, it sounds like he just coming up with excuses after excuses.
But no, they went out of town with each other. Like, he lived in a different city. She moved up there to the different city. So
she done did everything.
Everything
to put them together, and he like, nah.
No, she said nah.
Oh,
they went back on the show, and she was like, nigga, I'm not feeling you. And he was like, what you mean? And he was like, nigga, we having sex and everything. She was just like, nigga, my daughter need a daddy. She was like, but I can't do this no more. Like, and she was trying to get back with her ex. Like, she was just like, this ain't working out. I tried to give my daughter every chance to have a father. And he's sitting here looking shocked, but nigga, like, you didn't even want her like that, really?
Yeah, so I'm like lost, man. So how is he a deadbeat? So he
wasn't gonna be a part of his child's life if she didn't get with him.
But she was trying to get with him, but then she decided not to.
The only reason she tried is to get. So she tried. She was like, "Yeah, okay, I'll go straight for you."
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
And I was just like, but in general, like, which one would you like? Like, which one's worse, being a deadbeat or?
Yeah, I still say deadbeat.
Okay.
If that would have gone into the court of law, I think that's damn. If it would have gone into the court of law and he would have gotten, in trouble and had to do time for it.
I think rape, yeah. Because either way, the daughter's gonna grow up without a father.
Oh shit! So yeah, that would be so that's two people then. Yeah. So yeah, that one. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I just didn't like the whole scenario. It's just like, nigga, she don't want you, bro. The only reason she here is because she trying her best to give her daughter a father, and you like, nah, if you not with me, she don't get a father.
Yeah, nah, that's bullshit.
Like,
there's a lot of parents that ain't together that still and kids that still got parents that ain't together. That
what would you say to that nigga if y'all was cool? What would you say to the nigga?
Like, my nigga, you a deadbeat. You ain't shit, bro. So like you again, you got a whole daughter out here. You gonna have a whole daughter out here, and you ain't gonna be a part of her life. Like, you ain't gonna take care of her, nothing like that. Like, man, we can't be. At that point, we can't be cool because I done had too many friends that had to deal with that, and seeing what that does, you know, having to be there while they cry, no matter if it's if it was a boy or girl, or now men and women, because they may still be affected by it. Yep. Like, seeing what that does to a person, like, I have no respect. Like, there was one of my homeboys, we were real cool growing up. And his dad used to always tell him, like, yeah, man, you know, you're going to come live with me and come live with me. It was to the point where I remember, like, withdrew from school because he was expecting to move to his dad's house.
Damn.
And his dad all of a sudden just disappeared off the face of the earth. Like, the nigga just fell off. And he had to get reinstated in the school and all of this. And it was to the point where my dad dealt with that, not to the same effect, but similar. So he was always cool with kids that didn't have a father. You know, he was always trying to be there for them and shit. So it got to the point where he had to get involved in just like, hey, you know, this is why he was out of school. Can you please let him back in school, you know, and all of that shit and helped him out. But that's man, wild. Seeing that shit, and that's one person. For multiple people, like, if you were deadbeat and you were my friend, like, yeah.
So it's a word. It's a word.
You were my friend.
So I think with me, I don't think I could be your friend, but I still let you be in the circle. Mm-hmm. For the simple fact that I'm gonna shit on you every chance I get. Like, I'm not gonna dead ass say like we not friends no more, but I'm gonna let you know you an ain't shit nigga. Mm-hmm.
That's real.
Every fucking time I see you,
that's real.
Multiple fucking times in front of people. Like, it's gonna be the point. It's gonna get to the point.
Nigga. That deadbeat
hey, look at that deadbeat ass bastard. Like, how you doing? How your daughter? Like, like that type shit. Like, you really gonna want to give me hands, and I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you. Yeah. And I'm like, damn, nigga, all you have to do was be a daddy, and this wouldn't have happened.
Standing over that nigga,
damn, bro. Like, I'm your daddy now. Like. Hey, I don't know, bro. I just couldn't do it. I would try to shit on that nigga every moment I saw him. Like, you ain't shit, and you know you ain't shit, and all y'all ain't shit for fucking with this nigga. I just gonna stop getting invited to shit, basically.
Right. Now, what about deadbeat ass mamas?
See, that's a good one. I ain't never thought of that.
Most people don't. So there's some deadbeat ass mamas.
There is,
and then there's some mamas that still get the kids, and they some deadbeat ass mamas with the kids.
My thing wouldn't work like that. Because I wouldn't be, because I don't have any women friends like that. And so I think I got one, but I ain't seen her in so long. It's like, friends or we cool, but I ain't really got no women friends. So like it ain't like I can just be like, hey, you ain't shit, but. If I did, I'd probably do the same thing, knowing that my sister got hands. Like, I can't really do nothing. If you fuck up and cross the line, my sister gonna beat the dog shit out you. Right. But nah, damn. How would you address a woman the same way? Well, yours wasn't really violent. So.
Yeah, I was about to say. I ain't over here slapping niggas, whooping their ass.
I didn't say. I was like, I want to get you to the point to where you want to fight, and then like. This child, like, damn, bro, that's weird. That's crazy because I wanted to say I want to get to the point where you want to fight, and then like your manhood kick in, and then you realize like, oh, like Kirk like is really about this, so you just gotta sit there and swallow it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and then you got to think about it every time.
Every time you come around me, every time you come around me, you gonna be upset because you know I'm gonna say some shit, and you know I'm really just trying to use all this shit I learned and whoop your motherfucking ass. Like like I said, my homie came over yesterday. He was like, "Man, I just want to get the pads." I was like, "Bro, like I ain't in the mental space if we put on pads with you, bro." Like, like. we cool as hell, and I ain't got no like I can't really spar because I'm gonna go 100%.
Right.
And next thing you know, we gonna be squabbing in the motherfucking living room, nigga. Like he brought all his pads and shit that he wanted to do, and work out with. But
Yeah.
I was like, bro, we gonna have to hit another day, and we drinking. Not a good look, bro.
Not a good mix.
But no, we gonna hit the last. We are at almost 9 o'clock. We're gonna try to get this done within 4 minutes.
Oh,
Had us. But I wanted to. We're not gonna touch the lady who stole the man's sperm. I want to talk about condoms.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
If you want to, we can. I'll let you pick.
I mean, it's a story that happens often, so we can leave that alone.
Okay.
And when's child support?
And when's child support?
No, nigga, no. Okay, never mind. I ain't see that. We got. Damn.
I think it's like, no. Let me read the rest of that sentence real quick. So,
damn, for real?
Yeah. So
and it was proven that she stole it.
Yeah, she said it. She said it. No, she dead ass said it. They went to. So it was a lady. She was the person who cleans up the hotel room, and she had a rich dude come in every so often, and she knew he was rich, and she wanted to have a baby, and so she one day she go in there and she sees the condom in the trash, and she takes the condom like.
Damn, so it wasn't even used on her.
No, it was not used on her. She took the condom of somebody else and did what she did and got pregnant.
And now it's getting child support.
4 years later, the kid is 4 years old, and they went to court and she told him the truth. Like, we never had sex. I knew he was rich, and I wanted a baby. And they awarded her child support.
And the judge is just looking like, shit, that's up for you, dog.
Yeah, and he a millionaire. Like, he rich. And and she just like, and the judge was like, hey, like, it's your baby.
Technically, yes.
Yeah.
But that's like he didn't get raped. Because, that's the people that got raped, no disrespect to them. But he was violated.
He was violated like a motherfucker.
And now he got to pay for being violated.
Yes.
Ain't that some bullshit, bro?
And the dude that I was talking to today, because I told him about it, and he was like, he can't even fight it. Like,
yeah.
Because it's his child.
Right. On
and
paper and in life.
Yeah, right? He was like, and then if you fucking in hotel rooms, secretly, you probably got a wife.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
You know you're a wife thing.
So, I mean, it's karma.
Yeah, it's karma. Like, the dude was just like, he probably just went to them courts and was like, I can't fight this because I got a wife at home. If she find out, I think she gonna find out because this bitch trending right now, nigga. Fuck you mean? If I was him, I'd be like, you know what? Y'all gonna put me on child support? Watch this. I'll fight for custody. Like, what? Because I want to be I'm gonna be a good dad. Like, if I'm on child support, I'm getting some holidays.
Somebody I ain't sleep with,
yeah, I'm getting some holidays. No, watch this, nigga. I'm about to use this money and take that kid you wanted. Damn, that was evil as shit. But still, I'm about to, this kid.
I mean, what she did was evil though too. So
it was.
Hey, karma.
Well, yeah, she stole that nigga's sperm, bro. Like, what you got?
The trash can.
Out the trash can. You don't know what he had. You don't know what the person he was fucking had. Yeah. Then you were just like, oh, okay. And put it inside. You nasty, nigga.
You don't remember what I said about deadbeat? I mean, hey, dude, she ain't deadbeat, but she ain't shit. So,
what would you if that was your son? What would you do? Would you try to be in his life, or you just like, nigga, I had nothing to do with this?
I would feel like, again, that is my son.
Yeah.
I'd probably pray that she falls down a flight of stairs with her hands tied behind her back.
Hey.
But I don't, like, just as the person I am, I would feel like that's my son.
Yeah.
So, high key, I might try to high key. You know what I'm saying? Listen to the show. But I might try the whole custody thing for real because it's like, no, like, you crazy.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna have my
1,000%
raised by
like,
you. Hell no.
I want my child. Nigga, under what circumstances? She's crazy.
Exactly.
Like, no, like, legit.
She stole my sperm out of the garbage can.
Yeah, like, how you want me to break it? She stole my sperm. She didn't know if I had AIDS. She didn't know if the person I was fucking had AIDS. Like, my nigga.
She crazy. So
yeah.
that's my son.
You can't argue that. Like, Bro, that's tough as shit.
Yeah.
Like, and we just gonna before we get out of here, I just wanted to touch just a tad bit. The Kanye, I wanted that Kanye shit to be so true. It's not though.
I know it's not. I heard it wasn't.
Oh my god, because I just wish niggas would get off of Kanye.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, bro, and here, I fucking hate niggas. Like, and you know what I mean when I say niggas. Niggas will not cancel somebody over some shit that's actually important, but then they will cancel somebody.
Shit, that's not.
They're like Kanye being a whole ass weirdo out here. Like, oh, slavery was a choice. Oh, girl didn't free slaves. Like,
Even with that, like, I'm probably about to be that nigga. I think what I say is I heard what he said, and I saw how he said it. So he didn't say anything different than a number of black celebs that have money and that are pretty much saying, like, or people in general, that working a job is being a slave.
Okay.
Now, him saying that, Harry Tubman didn't free the slaves, it was like, you should have found a better way to say that, my nigga. One, now you speaking shit that ain't factually correct.
Yeah.
And, well, one, you don't have, like, anything to stand on because people are already in their emotions because you talking about how you fuck with Trump. You come out in a Make America Great Again hat, and then you say some shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, you deserve all the heat that's coming towards you because that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Even if you didn't mean it, which I think he didn't mean it the way that he said it, but it's like, nigga, you ain't got nothing to stand on. You seem like a whole ass coon.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's just my piece on it. But
and then there's a fourth thing that other people don't feel, but I feel. They got Snoop on you. Stop playing with me. But my thing is, like, niggas won't cancel Kanye over nothing that he say or do. They won't. But it's the dumb niggas that have the idea who will cancel Kanye because he gay. Like, and that's just true. Like, oh, that nigga gay here. Oh, I almost let the F word slip. Jesus Christ.
See, look at you. That's a damn shame. I'm about to cancel you. Dude.
Yeah, right?
I
was, record it. Delete. Nigga, stop playing with me. That shit was going so fast. My wife said I got to delete the other, was it episode 14 or whatever? The one that you can't really hear me. And I was like, with the superpowers. And then Lana was like, let's see what the time is at. Yeah, Lana was like, so where do you want to send white people? And I was like, to God. You did say that. And they was like, whoa, okay. And she said, I delete that. So the episode will be going. You probably won't even hear that. But niggas are so dumb. Like, they won't cancel him over some shit that's deserving. But if he gay,
then they cancel him over.
They'll I can't get behind that homosexual shit. Like, bro, you know how many
niggas on that bullshit? It's still, they don't understand that it's that it is homophobic.
Yeah.
Like, for you to I just never understood why you can't just let people do them.
Just mind your goddamn business.
That's my thing. So like we said earlier, you know what I'm saying? If you don't agree with it, then that's fine. That's your choice. Like, I'm in the strong belief that God gave everybody to believe what they want to believe. Yeah. So who am I to tell you what you believe? If you believe in something that I don't believe in, I'm going to go this way, you go that way, everybody good. But the niggas that get mad at somebody believing what they believe in and then showing up and then, disrespecting them, abusing them any type of way, like, that's the bullshit that's something that irks me. Cause it's like, nigga, you can go your way and avoid this.
You ain't even
nigga.
Gotta see it. Like, what are you talking
if you
about?
Don't agree with it, that's you. But damn, why are you putting yourself around it? Are you really like that, bro? That's what it is.
Yeah, that's what
you hate yourself, my nigga. That's what it is.
I love saying that to people. Like, bro, if you gay, you could just say it. Like, you coming off some type of way. Like, you coming off like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you hate them because you hate yourself. Right. Like, bro, you can be openly gay. It's cool. I know some cool ass gay people. Right. I really do. Right. I know one dude. Like, we had the feeling like he was just kind of like, but you really can't put that on nobody. Mm-hmm. And one day we was building some shit. I was working at Walmart and we was building a little end cap. It's me, him, and two chicks. And this one nigga come in, big nigga, like 6'7", yoked, like, and all three of them niggas at the same time was like, damn. And we stopped and we looked at him like, It's okay, nigga. Like, you ain't gotta pretend. Like, not to say that we know, because we don't know, but nigga, you drooling with the chicks.
Right.
His dead ass just, like, it was like, bro, you ain't gotta hide in front of us, bro. You cool as hell. It don't matter. But
I mean, I can see that though too. Like, I'll be real. I've had people that came out to me before as friends, and like they would tell me, like, I don't want to say but the ones that have come out to me, I knew before they came out, and it took them a while. And one of them, I'll never forget. Well, there were two examples, both of them at Prairie View. One of them, he told me that his best friend in high school, when he told him that he was gay, he's like, his best friend just cut him out completely, stopped talking. Like, he wasn't like a dick or rude. He didn't say anything that was like a dick or being rude, but he just like distanced himself. Yeah, he distanced himself from him. So I could see why he took a long time telling me, but it's like, my nigga, I know you. Like, I see the shit that be going on. I ain't blind, but okay, cool. And then another one, he I'll never forget the call. I gotta see if he remember. He called me like, "Hey man, I got something to tell you." I was like, "Oh man, this nigga about to tell me you gay." Okay, cool. Yeah. So he was like, "Yeah, I don't really like women. Like, I like guys." And he was like, "But that don't mean I'm a bitch though." And I'm like, "Whoa, my nigga." I'm like, bruh, I ain't never said you were. Yeah. I'm cool with it, but again,
like, hold on, I ain't trying to catch no hands.
But I mean, again, he had some experience before where, he either came out to somebody and they was like, "Oh, you a bitch," or this or that. So like, the dude you talking about, I could see why people hide it, because it isn't accepted by people that are homophobic and people that have those reactions. So it's understandable, but it's like, my nigga, I know.
Yeah,
so
like
cool.
with the dude, like a couple weeks later, I think like he became more comfortable around me or whatever. Like, he still never said it, but like if you sitting at a table with a bunch of chicks and y'all all talking about it, and I sit down and y'all continue talking about it, I'm not gonna assume. Like, I'm gonna assume, but I remember one time we was all sitting down. It was me and these two dudes. Both of them were gay, and then the girls that we normally sit with. And when some girl came, they was talking. They was like, "Bro, they think you gay," and I was like, "Who?" I was like, "Me," and they was like, "Yeah, they think you gay because you always around old dude who gay." And at first I almost got mad. I was like, "Bro, if that's the worst thing they think about me, I am so cool on that, nigga. Because if you actually knew the worst thing about me, like, you don't. I've tried to drop niggas on their head. Like, if you think I'm gay, cool. Because I don't care.
Don't bother you.
It don't bother me no bit. Because I know, like, we gonna leave, and they friend that's bad, I'm probably gonna be hitting that. Like, it don't matter, bro. But these niggas really be wilding, like. They be so homophobic. It's just like, bro,
they scared.
Yeah, like, bro, you really got something to hide. You really gay.
And again, and so that is another thing. Like, there are people that are really like that. That probably had this comes at understanding. Like, they may have had their asses beat by their mama, or their daddy, or older brother or sister, or something like that. So then they really they truly hate themselves. Yeah. So they are homophobic to other people because they hate that in them and they take it out on others. So that's definitely something that it doesn't make it right, because you still shouldn't hurt people, but that don't mean you should. Yeah. But go ahead.
No, I was saying the Juneteenth party, the last one I had, nobody know this, but it ended terribly. Like, after everybody left, my cousin, growing up, one of my dad's best friends was gay or whatever, and I guess in like one of the BLM. Damn, I don't even know what it's called, but it's a list about Black Lives Matter or whatever, and it said like they're homosexual friendly, some shit like that. And my cousin kept like, "Oh, this is why I don't support them," and this, that, and the third, and he was on that shit hard, bro. I walked outside because everybody was gone. I was putting my stuff up, and I just hear glass breaking. My cousin and my dad was literally in that bitch throwing them hoes, bro. And I'm sitting here like, what happened? Right. And like my dad, he's like, bro, like, he literally, like, you can hear him scream. He's like, I told you, I'm not going to take too much more of your homophobia.
Shit,
Yeah, he's like, I'm fucking done. And they was like, literally, like, my dad had that nigga in the headlock. Like, my dad is a thick ass nigga.
Yeah.
Like, man, like, he had that nigga in the headlock, bro. And when I tell you, like, and it was one of the moments, because, like, everybody was a little bit tipsy.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Like, I dead ass got hit in my fucking eye.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we got him separated, and I'm like boxing out my dad.
Yeah.
And then he swings, and he trying to hit my dad. He catches me in my eye, and then he looks at me like, "Oh shit!"
Oh damn!
Like, cause one, I'm sober, and two, like, I will fuck you up. And I'm like, bro, if you just leave, we can call it even.
Right.
Like, it was one of them. Like, I just need you to get the fuck
out.
out.
You messing up
like,
everything.
It just goes like, you can't just be like that all the fucking time, because you don't know. Like, some of these gay niggas be having hands.
Some.
A lot of them, because they go through it so much.
Yeah, they gotta learn how to fight.
And that's what I told somebody, like, hey, bro, if my son gay, I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? But the one I tell him, you can't be gay and soft. Like, if you gay,
because the world ain't gonna let you be.
The world ain't gonna let you be. If you gay, like, I swear to God, you gonna have the meanest hands in the world. Because we can't protect you all the time.
Exactly.
And niggas ain't gonna pick on you. And bro, when I say I have to break up that fight, we ain't talked to that nigga since. But at the same time, like, I know you blood and everything, but my nigga, like, we gotta grow the fuck up.
Right.
You just can't be on this shit all the goddamn time.
Right. Because again, it don't matter. It ain't got nothing to do with if somebody gay. It ain't got shit to do with you.
You got beat up by a 60-year-old man for what? For what? That's it. We're not touching Trump. We are going to do what's my little exit? Things you might have missed.
Oh yeah, things you might have missed. What you got?
I actually things you might have missed. I'm gonna go first. I want you to have one, but I want it to be what I want. Do you have one?
I really ain't got one.
Okay. I wanted it to be your what's his name? Your
Spotlight
Sunday. You released a new one, the lady.
No, so remember I do those every other week is what it is.
Okay, so what lady did you post on your site? Swear to God, you posted a lady.
That's real.
Swear to black lady dreads. I swear to God, I saw a black lady with dreads on there. I thought I was in this Spotlight Sunday.
I'm gonna have to check see what the fuck I posted then, because I already know.
No, because it was on your page. I swear,
it shouldn't be that.
Because remember with the link. So after I told you
that link,
and I went back, and then I swore I saw a black lady with dreads. So that's not things you might have missed. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, there ain't no black lady on there.
Okay, so
Olivia, you know, that's just perfect because my homegirl Olivia Benjamin is an artist. It's not things you would have missed, but it's things to watch out for.
Okay.
I'll be releasing her Spotlight Sundays this Sunday coming up.
Okay.
Just highlighting her story, you know, and how art essentially helps her heal. Now, if you have missed the previous Spotlight Sunday, it's my homeboy Jerry Nichols. He's a filmmaker, originally from the land of the Trill, PAT, stand up. But he lives out in Atlanta right now. You know, he makes films and all that. And he does something called Full Color Magazine. And what that is it essentially highlights artists. So it's supposed to give artists a chance of being found. So like you read through his magazine or whatever, you like, oh, who is this? Oh, they do music, that's dope. Or they do film. Oh, that's dope. Let me look more into them. Let me, you know, I got a film that I want to do. Let me reach out to him. And you know, he essentially provides that platform for them to get their names out. So
yeah, cause I saw I know for sure I saw a black woman. I don't know if she had dreads or a fro, but I know I was like, okay, is this the new one? But I was moving. My phone is fucking terrible at work. I don't get no service, so I was like, I'm gonna have to check it out later. So it wasn't up there, or am I just maybe I saw something else?
You may have seen something else. So it may have been one of my other. Shit, I got so much writing on there. It may have been like something under another thing. But as I told you earlier, I was messing with some stuff, changing it around, and I got a lot of stuff that's like already on my account that I just haven't made public. So it could have been that I made some shit
Some
public
extra
that
shit
I didn't
public
need to make public.
Okay.
So,
But nah,
I'm gonna check on that.
because I was about to read it and I was just like, I'm gonna wait because I can't really scroll and I'm at work. But I was just like, yeah, for sure. But
By the way, good catch, bro. I appreciate you letting me know that the link wasn't going through because I kid you not, I changed that shit yesterday. Changed the layouts, the hierarchy of the folders, and I forgot I updated everything but the Instagram links. And I'm just like, okay, cool. I know there's something else, but I guess it's all good.
And see, when I went to it, I was just like, ah, shit, I got bad service.
Yeah.
And so I went out and clicked it again. Went out and clicked it again. I was like, just in case, I'm gonna send it. And I sent it to her, and you was just like, "What is this?" I was like, "Nigga, that's your page."
Right.
Like, what you mean? Like, I can't get in. I was like, and maybe you like, and then come to find out, it was actually something. I was like, "Hey,
good luck.
feel like I did something today."
Yeah, you did. Same
But
as me.
I'm gonna do things you might have missed. I just thought about it while you was talking. My homeboy Moss, Alan Moss, Brendan Moss, whatever he wants to go by. He has something on YouTube called Bars by BA.
Bars by BA.
He is my church. So we talked about it a little bit earlier.
Right.
Really, if you see me in a service, he's the one that's preaching. And he has this thing called Bars by BA. It's positive. Everything he does is based out of the Bible or whatever. And my nigga is dope. And he actually is like he's coming out with a podcast, Beard in the Brain, should be out later this year. And that's the same dude who make the beard oil.
Okay, same dude that was at Juneteenth.
Yep,
at least
same,
2 years ago.
Yep,
something like that.
Yep, actually it was. But when I tell you, like, he is so dope. Like I'm not the biggest church goer or whatever, but when I listen to his shit, I'd be like, bro, like it make me want to go more.
Okay.
Or whatever. And he's spoken in front of like the Big 12 conference leaders for black black youth or whatever. Like he's legit a dope ass dude. Like I tried to, but he a old soul. Like I tried to get him on Clubhouse. He was like, bro, I only eat club crackers. Like, what you mean Clubhouse? Like, that's exactly what he told me. He's like, is that social media? I was like, all right, bro. Like, but I'm telling him, like, dude, you like some of the stuff people be saying in here. Like, I know for sure you like, because he already got not a big following, but he used to be a youth minister. So all the kids that he used to teach or whatever, they're all over the states and stuff now in different colleges. I'm like, bro, like, you could create a room in here and just give wisdom. Right. But at the same time, he just, like he said, he not really on social media, this, that, and the third. He's like, I don't know if it's for me. And I was just like, bro, just wait. Yeah. You're going to find yourself on there, and you're going to find yourself changing some people's lives, bro. Right. I for sure believe, like within my maturation process, like, he's been one of the biggest, like, I don't know the word, aspirations or people who push me. Okay. Like, I consider, influence. Like, I consider him a mentor. Okay. Like, even when my mama see him, she's like, you don't know what you've done for my son. Like, oh my God, he used to be so angry. Yeah. But, like, he a dope dude. But on YouTube, it's Bars by BA. Bars by BA. And then you can't really look at my beard and tell because I done spilled most of that shit. But he got his own beard oil too. If you see him, he look like a nigga. Big ass beard, bald head dude.
Strap on the side. My bad, maybe too much information.
yeah. He around a bunch of niggas that he know. Well, he knew me. He knew my dad with his little girl. That nigga said he'll give you the word and then give you a bullet. Don't play with my guy, bro. Oh God. On God. But man, that's it, man. That's been episode 18. I almost said episode 18 of Bars by BH. Episode.
Hey, that's all right. Another shout out to him.
Right. Episode 18 of Hii Key, man. Y'all be easy. And thank you, KJ, for coming.